Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. There might be an intro on this, there might not. I'm still kind of playing with it in my head. You may wonder, hey, what's going on? And this is technically not a kRusty update because I'm still not 100% committed to the plan that I have, one of the plans that I have, but I am 100% committed to another plan. The B plan is that kRusty's going to go carbureted. So that's a decision I had made some time back and didn't really plan on getting to doing it until probably in the fall sometime is really what I was kind of looking at. There's a few things about kRusty that I'm not happy with. One of them is the headers. These headers are really bad on clutch cables because of the way they're built. I don't know what brand they are. They don't have any markings. They don't have any markings on them, and I got them from Lance when I bought the heads and intake and camshaft, and I bought the headers and the oil pan, and it had a C4, a small bell C4 behind it, and they fit fine, but the clutch cable, just where, I guess it's the 4, no, the 8, my bad. 2 comes down, the clutch cable has to make a really radical turn, and it just doesn't work good. We burn up 3 or 4 clutch cables on this thing. I've tried various stuff, wrapping them, putting Mallory heat shield, putting a air gap spacer, and I haven't been able to keep a clutch cable in this car, and it's aggravated me. We were going to also swap the upper intake at one point. We were going to put a box intake on it just because we had it. This motor, the heads, this engine, the heads have been milled, the iron high ports have been milled, and I have a Systemax intake that fits it, and I'm going to end up, at some point I'm going to end up selling the Vortec upper that I have. I just don't have a use for it, and someone else maybe will have a use for it for maybe some kind of a nostalgia build or a retro build or whatever. I'm going to end up selling my upper. And I have this box upper that I was just going to put on it, but it won't clear distributor. And yes, I can go buy a spacer, but I just kind of said, whatever, I'll get to it when I get to it. Well, opportunity has come about. Now I want to go carb. We've had good luck with carb. It's simple for me. I like the simplicity under the hood. I like the look of it. I've always kind of been anti-carb in EFI cars because I just thought maybe you being a quick, but you change your mind over time, I guess. So I'm going to put a carb on this, but for the moment, I'm just going to pull the motor and transmission out. I can put the motor on the engine stand, the transmission will be for the Pro Stocker, and then I can work on getting the intake milled and fitted and all this kind of stuff for a carburetor, and it just makes it a little simpler, and for me, at least in my opinion, makes it simpler. So that is our update for kRusty. We're going to kind of show you as we're working on it. We also had the hood blow up on it I can't remember when I did it, but I did it. It bent it all up, so we just put some screws in it to at least make the hood somewhat serviceable. Well, let me show you. You can't even tell it happened. So yeah, so that's what we're doing. And I figured before I started getting into it too deeply, I'd go ahead and do a little something with it. Again, maybe there's an intro, maybe there's not. I don't really know. We have another idea of what we're going to do. I haven't fully committed to it yet. As I dig into the car, I'll know. So, all right, well, I'm going to turn some wrenches. So let's get started. Yes, this says look all you want, but please don't touch. That is exactly what it says. kRusty has been sitting quite some time, as you may be able to tell. Now, one of the things that I will probably do That was a very nice 80R Pro M, works great. One of the things that I will probably do, watch this. Oh hell, I got a nut in it somewhere, I think. Do I? No. Woo! Look at that, we just unbolted that. One of the things that we will probably do, I'll get with David, and I don't know if I'll try and sell this lower along with the Vortec upper, or if I'll get David to try and get with David and see if he wants to do some trading for the lower, and get a truck, an unmilled truck lower, and see if I can get him to do some porting on it. And then we will end up probably putting this on the silver car with the blower at some point. We'll, that would just make a good kind of combination, old school type deal. So we will probably hold on to this and use it on the silver car at some point. That's what I'm thinking. So but yeah, I'm actually kind of excited about doing this. We've had, I'm not gonna lie, we've had some success with the fail TD and with a little Pro Stocker. With the carburetors. So I don't see why we wouldn't have it with kRusty. There's also a lot of other stuff going on, more or less, with what's happening at Holt. We don't know if that track's ever going to open back up. And if it does not, well, that's going to be an issue. Logistically speaking, that's an issue. We just can't, it doesn't make sense to have 20 cars and be able to race 15 times a year. How are we ever going to get anything done? So I mean, we're not to that point yet as far as kind of making the group a little smaller. We're not there yet, but it is a realistic scenario to think about. And at the end of the day, when you get to that point, you have to just you have to ask yourself, what are you going to keep? What would you keep? Well, I can't get rid of kRusty. It would me and Pirate kind of came up with the idea for this car, and he gave it to me. And I mean, like he would say, it's your car, you do what you want, but I can't do that. I mean, I just couldn't do that. If anything, I'd give it back to him before I'd sell it. And I just couldn't do that. Plus, I love the piece of crap. I mean, I really like this car. There's a few cars that I have a real fondness for, and the LTD is definitely one of them. This car is definitely one of them. And I like the Lincoln. I like it. A few of the other, some of the other cars, not as big a fan, but I kind of like them for certain reasons. But this is one of the cars that I like a lot, and I just wouldn't really want to get rid of it. But anyway, so I'm gonna look at taking the harness out. Hey, we're getting this thing cleaned right up, and I need to drain the radiator, so I'm gonna push it out here. So I know it's a lot of talking and a little tiny bit of working, but look at what we've accomplished already. If you are offended by what you are about to witness, read this sticker, please. You can blow it up. You read that, and that should give you everything you need to know about what's happening. We are embarking on a magical journey. All of us together. Oh crap. Hold on, the journey's just getting started. Now we're ready for another exorcism, I think. Oh, probably not. Damn it, I bet there's a... a wire somewhere in here that I haven't gotten. I know it. I know it's going to happen. We got so much stuff. Look at all this. There it is. I knew it. Bear with me, brothers and sisters. We're about to set another soul free. Oh my goodness, I can feel it. You feel the Holy Spirit in you? The Holy Spirit of the four barrel. Oh my gosh. Be gone, devil. Be gone, your devilish self, you EFI. Get out of here. I cast you out. Let this spirit be free. Whew. I'm beginning to think that David might be a cult leader. We need to keep an eye on him, man. We need to, you know what we need to do? We need to pray for his eternal soul. That's what we need to do. Because the EFI has done wormed his way in with all his wires and computers and knowledge. It's just corrupted him. We need to get back to the purity of the situation. All right. Hey, you know what? This is looking better already. I say that every time we do this. It's looking better already. Look at how good this is looking. Man. It's already an improvement. Whew. All right, cool. Now, oh man, we got a lot of work to do here. That's just the fun part. I mean, that's literally the fun part. Dang. All right, cool. Let's but we got it out. Look at that. Look at that spirit. Evil spirits. Already feel the cleansing. We have gotten the fuel lines loose. Someone cut the factory stuff on kRusty back in the day, so it was basically a hose clamp, triple hose. Couldn't see what that was. Sounded like a private, like a G whatever. So we're just gonna leave the fuel rails on and just take the whole thing off. I forgot to bring a wrench out here to undo the thermostat. Say the thermostat, the temperature gauge. I gotta be honest. I'm kind of excited about this. Man, shooting them off. I'm kind of excited about this. And sometimes that's what it's all about, trying to find motivation. That is also the beauty of having multiple cars. You get tired of working on one, or burned out, or frustrated, or whatever. You've got another one to work on. And while they are all somewhat similar in concept, they all look different, drive different, feel different to me. Makes it whatever. All right, let me take that loose and get a pry bar. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. It's like it wants to come off. kRusty wants it to be gone. Right. Oh, bless me. Right. Yeah, I know there's stuff in here. We'll get that cleaned out. Man, I'll tell you what. Uh-oh. Hey. Would you like to be in a video? Say it loud enough for someone to hear it. Did you use a curse word?
You might have to cut that out.
Well, how many curse words do you use in a day, if you had to guess? About 6? About the same amount I use in an hour. And that's if no one's around to talk to. Okay. You technically could walk over here and make this video look a lot better. I mean, I look like crap. kRusty looks like crap. You're gonna do nothing but spruce it up. Seriously. Come on, you want a treat? That doesn't work with you? Oh, Henry's gonna get you. All right, well, cool. We've worked. She ran off. All right, cool, we got the intake off. Would you guys like to look in the valley? The valley of goodness? There it is. She was gonna sneak around the backside. So, there it is. TFS iron. I'm not trying to follow you with the camera or anything. I'm just doing my video, and you keep walking trying to walk into the frame. Can't really see it because it's dark. Anyway, there's nothing to see. It's just iron. But I should see if David wants to do some work on these. Oh Lord. All right, let me put these up. Be careful. You're going to get filmed. Look, Henry's carrying that spool piece around. Doofuses. All right, I'm specifically holding. Hey, careful, you're gonna be in a video. I'm just gonna go ahead and, you got some on your pants. It's like a spur thing. All right, I'm fixing to do an outro. So if you wanna run, get off camera. Run. Oh. Here he comes. If you can see what I'm seeing. These two knuckleheads, and yeah, I'm talking about Teresa. These two knuckleheads playing with that plastic spool, her and Henry. What are you doing, dude? I'm not gonna bring it to you. Hey, there we go. So you see what we're starting. We're gonna pull the motor out and transmission out. I know this video's short, but you see what we're doing. kRusty's back, sort of. I mean, he's on his way back and going to be a better version of himself. Promise. Not a better looking, better running. Why are you making that face? Huh? You're laughing. Make me laugh. Oh, okay. You don't have to make a face to do that. So, thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. You just be yourself is cute. Makes me laugh. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for supporting the channel in all the ways that you guys do. Thanks for watching. Until next time on the Substator Leader and Fox Body and Dog videos. See you guys in the next vid. What are you guys doing?